The sun is on my side. I smile up to the sky. I know I'll be alright.
So due to this January is might be one of the worst month I ever experienced for the rest of my freaking life. But let's hope February, which is tomorrow, will be the good one. So thank you January. I hope you want in heck, and thank you Gary for making this month terribly. So thank you, and you better be ashamed of yourself, and don't ever celebrate the actress that she sadly passed away yesterday as a celebrity death. That is disgusting. Hello, everybody, and my name is NH Studio Lounge Show, and now it's time to do my last review for Sony month. Yup, today is January 31st, and you know what that means? It's time to do my last sign off for this Sony month, and I will definitely creative a nice intro because I think my copyright system is doing pretty well. It's doing kind of decent, actually. So don't worry, guys. I ain't gonna bring up that you know what because I'm moving on from that. So just because I'm talking about this movie doesn't mean I'll be talking about the one people who absolutely hate it so much and call it one of the worst movie ever. You already know who it is. I ain't saying it, and don't even dare to say it, okay? Because if you guys say this name, I'll definitely. You know what? I ain't gonna delete Nicole's comment because Nicole is a wonderful YouTuber. So I don't want to mess with him, or else he'll be calling Andrew. Andrew. Anyway, guys. So today I'm about to do my last movie review for the Sony month to one of my favorite Spider-Man movie since Into the Spider-Verse, which is none other than Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Anyway, enough further ado. Let's get started. So, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is a 2023 American animated superhero film based on the Marvel comic featuring the character Miles Morales and directed by the same person who brought you this movie, which is the one we're talking about right now. And of course, it's from the screenplay from the written team for Phil Lord and Chris Miller. So when this movie came out on last summer in 2023, this film was a golden phenomenon. So this movie got exactly the same rating, just like Rotten Tomato for the critic and the audience. So Across the Spider-Verse, or should I have to call it Across the Spider-Peak, got a 95% for the critic, and it got a 95% for the audience, which that's pretty awesome actually. And of course, this movie got a 8.5 out of 10 on IMDb, and this film got a wonderful rating for a 86 on Megascore. So let's read the box office, shall we? So this film made in worldwide for a $690.824.738 million worldwide. And the grossness for this film made is $381.593.754 million domestically, and this film made in $309.230.984 million internationally, and this film made the opening weekend for domestically, and this film made is $120.663.589 million in the opening weekend. And this film outperformed Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which is earned $190 million domestically, and this film made is in a $384 million globally, and Across the Spider-Verse was land for a animation and storytelling and capture the hype of the anticipation for the third highest grossing opening for any Spider-Verse of Spider-Man film. And of course, this film made and become one of the highest grossing Sony animated film of all time. So this film was a major hit at the box office, and I am so glad this film beat the living crap out of The Flash, because Across the Spider-Verse is the best comic book movie from 2023, but The Flash, boring. That film is the worst comic book movie and one of the worst pieces of crap I ever seen in 2023. Yup, even worse than Winnie the Pooh, Blood of Honey. And of course, this film got an Oscar nomination for Best Animated Feature Film, but sadly, this film had lost because the Oscar is giving some independent movie. So the one independent movie they won, and this might be one of the second time that a 2D animated film won since Spirits Away, which noted A Boy and a Heron. and I'll be watching this film tomorrow, and I got the Blu-ray of it, and I haven't got the chance of watching it. So I'll be watching this film tomorrow night. So stay tuned for my review of it, for my first review for reward season. So yeah. And I hope you guys ready for Beyond the Spider-Verse. And Beyond the Spider-Verse and Frozen 3 are both tied as my most anticipated film of all time. So, what do I think about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? I have never loved a Spider-Man movie ever since Spider-Man 2 and Into the Spider-Verse, because this film means something to me, and this film is absolutely amazing masterpiece since No Way Home. Anyway, guys, so do I have any flaws about this movie? No, I do not have any flaws I have for this movie. I do not have any flaws. So the positive, yes, I have 100% positive and 0% negative. So let's get the positive, shall we? So the story of this movie is just even better than Into the Spider-Verse, because this is how you do a multiverse element, just like Deadpool and Wolverine and everything everywhere all at once. And of course, the character of this movie, like Miles Morales, they give one of the best performances by Shamik Moore. And if you don't know who Shamik Moore is, this is the same guy he was in that freaking Cartoon Network show called Incredible Crew. Mysterious. Annoying, so stop it. Yeah, his character in Incredible Crew is so freaking annoying. And I might do a rant on the Incredible Crew, maybe for one about a month. Yeah, I am so glad that Shamik Moore, of Incredible Crew, and now he become a Miles. And grifters, I gotta say, but just like Stan Lee said, every people can be Spider-Man. Who cares that you red, white, blue, black, brown, name it. I gotta say, everybody in the world can be Spider-Man, and I gotta say, Miles Morales is a true Spider-Man. And please ignore what the grifter said by saying, you cannot have Miles Morales to be a Spider-Man, when the fact is, Peter Parker is the only Spider-Man movie. The only Spider-Man character. Man, grifter, you kind of sound like Patrick Star from SpongeBob. I gotta say this, but every people can be Spider-Man, not just Peter Parker. You're darn idiot. You're darn idiot. And of course, one of my favorite characters of this movie, and it might be one of my favorite versions from Gwen Stacy, and Harry Steinfeld will always be a better Gwen Stacy, more than just like that Gwen Stacy from Spider-Man 3. Which is none than Harry Steinfeld as Gwen Stacy, or Spider-Gwen, whatever you call it. Anyway, guys, so I can't fall in love with her because she's a minor, and I didn't even know that she's a minor, but after I did my research, yeah, sometimes you gotta be careful doing that. So I think her character might grow up and be on the Spider-Verse, because you cannot do character development without aging your character. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Women Nation. I already know that you guys really enjoy to make your character to be like SML and the Simpson level, but I gotta say this, but every single character deserves some ageness, just like Asha from Disney Wish, and now Gwen Stacy from the Spider-Verse movie. And of course, sadly, Gwen Stacy is not a lesbian, which that's fine, because honestly, at least we're gonna have her in Beyond the Spider-Verse, and let's hope Gwen and Mario will finally kiss. And I swear to God, if they kill off Gwen Stacy in Beyond the Spider-Verse, this will be like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 over again. And the fact is, I am dead freaking serious. I'm gonna be walking out of the theater with my frame and angry, because I do not want to see another Gwen Stacy death scene. I do not give a shit. It happened in the comment below this. I do not want to see Gwen Stacy death for the second time since Amazing Spider-Man 2. Anyway, so top of that. So Gwen Stacy give one of her best opening for the opening of the movie, which another than Gwen Stacy was banging drum go do do do. Yeah, that Into the Spider-Verse theme always get to me. And of course, you got Oscar Isaac as Miguel O'Hare. Yup, I know his name. It's Miguel O'Hare. Yeah, he's a fantastic and well-written side kind of the villain, but even he was trying to be like a good guy, but I think he might be as a villain as much as a spy. But to be honest, he was trying to protect people from the Spider Society, so he was not trying to be a villain. So I don't count him as a villain. But the Spot, oh man, the Spot is the best villain of the Sony picture animation ever since I don't think Sony picture animation has a good villain because some of the villain can be generic. But the spot in this movie is absolutely creative, absolutely amazing. And at first he will be like a comic villain like he cracks some jokes. But I gotta say this, but his character in this movie is absolutely insane. But yeah, we are so worried what is going to happen to Jeff, which is my Miranda's father, and I am so scared to death what happened. What will happen to his character ever since Edo Parker from Great Stacy Universe has sadly died. So yeah. And of course, we have some Spider-Man character version. Like you got Jessica Drew as Spider-Woman. You got Indian Spider-Man. I ain't gonna pronounce his name because his name can be darn complicated. And of course, you got Spider-Punk. Man, Spider-Punk is the best one. Because Spider-Punk is a great uncle to my members, and every time he hang out with my members, they kind of remind me that those two might be uncles sometimes. And of course, you got Lego Spider-Man, and the fact is, we got a 11-year-old teenager made a Lego sequence. Like, can you not surprise? I am very surprised that a 11-year-old teenager made a Lego sequence in this movie. Like, the Lego sequence when Miguel O'Hare was calling the Lego Spider-Man. That is absolutely amazing. And even I'm a Lego person, but I really hoping that he could be my Lego person since Preston. Well, not Polypo Preston. I'm talking about my other person who had to come here. And I hope he come here this Wednesday. So, I don't know. And of course, the animation of this movie, dude, this has got to be one of the best looking animation I ever seen for Sony Picture Animation. Well, not until K-Pop Demon Hunter come, and now K-Pop Demon Hunter have become one of my favorite Netflix movie ever made. And of course, you got the action. You got the action sequence in this movie. Dude, this is the best action I ever seen for a Spider-Man movie. And of course, the ending of this movie. When I saw the ending of this movie, when I saw this movie in theaters, I saw this movie in theaters, and this might be one of the best movie experience I ever had since Frozen 2 and Into the Spider-Verse. So, yeah, and honestly, when I saw the ending of this movie, when this film would end it with the cliffhanger because of this movie, this make me want to see this movie again and again and again to get ready for Beyond the Spider-Verse. And this film better not kill off Gwen Stacy, or else I will be saying boo so much, I'll be throwing popcorn, I'll be getting out of the theaters, and I'll be saying I want my money back. Like, nobody know I might want to see that, and you better get down my face, stupid AI knucklehead. Yeah, keep AI out of Spider-Verse, okay? And keep AI out of Avatar. I'm begging you, you dumb A. And of course, the soundtrack in this movie, this is the best soundtrack of the entire movie. One of my favorite songs of this movie, which I just now listened to it before I start this video, which is not In My Dreaming. Yeah, In My Dreaming is the best song in the entire movie, and the end credit sequence is absolutely amazing. But not just that, you have the song called Colin. Man, Colin is a fantastic song for my Mamas and Gwen Stacy Olympus. And of course, I can't forget my Miranda's parent. Jeff and Leo. Jeff and Leo is a fantastic couple, and they are fantastic parents scene out there. And yes, I do admit that grounded scene when you see Jeff grounded, my Miranda's, dude, this is kind of memory of going to me want to be. But I gotta say that scene is way better than Kaya's get grounded, Doris gets grounded, and even was Little Bill gets grounded. Ugh. So overall, guys, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Now, this is how you do a fantastic Spider-Man movie. Not freaking Spider-Man 3 and Amazing Spider-Man. Those two movies, along with Morbius, can go crap themselves. So, yeah, and honestly, that's all I have to say about this movie. And this film is a perfect way to end on my Sony month. So, yeah, and I was originally going to do a review on K-Pop Demon Hunter, but I was like, nah, I already did it last year, so what's the point? So, I'm going to give Spider-Man Across the Spider-Peak a 10 out of 10. It's a peak movie, and this film is absolutely cinema. So, fellas, that was my movie review on my last way and one of the best way to end my Sony month. What you know then? Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Well, guys, this has been a short journey of the Sony month. Even we didn't do review on Pixel, which, well, honestly, I would have did that. So, and honestly, guys, so yeah. So I already know I don't make any sense because of my terrible stuttering, and I need to start speaking English like I am actually. So just don't judge me. I even sorry. Honestly, yeah, you don't see me judging your voice sometimes. So yes, just like Sean. So yeah. Anyway, guys, so tell me, what do you think of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? Do you think this film is a masterpiece, or do you think this film is overrated, or do you think this film is the worst movie ever? Which, call this film way worse than Showgirl. I will smack people in the face because you should not be saying that, because Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse will always be better than freaking Showgirl. And Showgirl, go fix yourself. I mean it. Anyway, guys, so tell me, what is your favorite Spider-Man movie? What, live action, comic book, TV show, or even movies? Just let me know in the comment and let me know. I already know that Sony month is coming to a close, which we might do more Sony month because I still gotta watch Karate Kid Legend, but I'll definitely watch it next year because I'm not in a hurry watching it due to how meh that movie is. So yeah, and don't worry, guys. The Sony month might be coming on December, so you might have to wait until on December for a Sony month. So my next Sony month, maybe I could do a movie review on. Oh yeah, I might do a movie review on the Karate Kid Legend, and after that, I might do a rant on that one horror movie that have a reference of the freaking Emoji Movie. So screw that, man. Sorry guys, so yeah, honestly, if you enjoy of the Spider-Verse review, if you want to see more of this, Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy going in that crazy shenanigan from the superhero genre, please, I recommend you gentlemen and ladies, you hit the subscribe button, turn notification, and share it with your whole family. And I hope you enjoy the Sony month, and don't worry, Sony Jesus, your favorite and your precious Sony month will definitely be coming on this December. So on December, stay tuned for my movie review on Karate Kid Legend. But I think my next review for my best way to start my reward season, which I might do a review on The Boy and the Heron, which I got this film on Blu-ray and I haven't been watching it yet because I just want to wait until tomorrow. So I think tomorrow afternoon I will be watching this movie, so it will be no live stream tomorrow. So yeah. Anyway, guys, so this is NH Studio Lounge, turn it off, and adios, and you gentlemen and ladies, have a great Spiders of Society, and have a great rest of the Sony month. And stay tuned on my top 10 best and worst Sony movie on my Instagram on the Commedia tab. Adios.
The world goes spinning round and round, it's true. We've had our time and now we're through. But you and I forever will be friends. We'll try to touch the sky where clouds never end. And we'll search for wonder all around. And you'll find me hanging upside down. And you and I together in a big, big world. We'll try to touch the sky in a big, big world. You have to go, I know it's time, so give me 5. This whole world is yours and mine. La 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 la.